BC's vaccine card fully implemented today, meaning those QR codes are the only way British Columbians can access things like restaurants, gyms, and sporting events.
Those paper immunization records given out at the time of vaccination are no longer accepted.
Good evening. Already problems are being reported as some people fully vaccinated for months are still waiting for QR codes from the province.
CTV's David Mulco is following this. And David, this appears to be affecting a lot of people.
Yeah, and we're trying to get our hands around just how big the backlog is. I think it's bigger than we think, because right after 5, I gave out my email and my Twitter handle, and I got another email, this time from a mom in North Van. Her name is Tanya Goebel. Different story with her. She got her first dose really, really late, and it seems like the system just hasn't caught up. I mean, she hasn't been able to get one of these in 2.5, 3 weeks of trying. So seems like everybody else, though, shares sort of some things in common. So I'm going to run you through those. Some got one or both doses out of province or out of the country. Others got one dose really early, before April 12th. That's when the provincial registry came into place. So theoretically, you're supposed to be able to go to a specific page. That address is immunizationrecord.gov.bc.ca. Submit your proof for processing there. It even says it'll take about 4 to 7 days for new records. Corrections might take longer, but I have to tell you, some people have been waiting nearly up to 3 weeks. I've been on the phone all day. I think this was phone call 5 or 6. Carol Asman, she's a senior in South Surrey. Same story. When she followed up again, she said it could be weeks, if not a month.
Okay, so David, what is the province saying about this problem? Is there any chance they could allow some of these people at least to use those paper records for the time being?
You know, they say they're working on it. They're going to get back to me. I did ask the specific question, how big is the backlog? Why not just extend it? It seems like common sense. If you've got this, you know, why not let it go for another week? I did hear that one business actually did allow somebody in with the paper vaccine card. I'm not going to name the business, but keep in mind, that's okay for people who are coming from out of the province or out of the country. They can show all sorts of different forms of records. So when we have that, we'll update our article online, ctvnews.ca. By the way, when it comes to Carol, we did share her details with the province. She allowed me to do that. A little bit of good news, 2:53 this afternoon, after nearly 3 weeks, voila, she suddenly had her vaccine passport. You know, happy she has it, happy we could help. This one's going to, I think, going to go on for a few days at least here. Scott and me, Joe.
All right, thank you, David.